Captain America, the silliest main Marvel superhero second to Thor. Despite that statement, I like Captain America. Him, Iron Man, and Spider-Man are my three favorite Marvel superheroes. However, Captain America works best in comic books, and putting him in a grounded, somewhat realistic movie seems like a recipe for disaster. But alas, Marvel did it, and Captain America was, for the most part, well received upon its release. No, not that Captain America. Bet you didn't know there was a Captain America movie that came out before this one. Never heard of it? Well, there's a good reason why you haven't. Anyways, how well do I think Captain America did retelling the story of Steve Rogers? Well, let's find out. Unlike the previous three MCU movies, which were not really origin stories, Captain America 100% is. Steve Rogers is a young man who is not fit to become a soldier despite how much he wants to. However, an opportunity arises when he volunteers for an experiment that genetically mutates his body into a body of a super soldier. Now, Steve, under the persona of Captain America, is a symbol of America. The origin story is simplistic, but unlike the Incredible Hulk that doesn't do a lot with its premise, Captain America does by utilizing the plot to provide insight to Steve's personality. And you all know how much I love character insight. The pacing for Captain America is pretty decent. I'd say there are only one or two scenes that I feel like they shouldn't be in here, but overall the pacing is pretty good. As for the tone, the movie is pretty serious at some points, but it does have traditional MCU humor. As for the characters, they're all pretty good as well. We see how good-hearted Steve is throughout the movie and how he's willing to do anything to do the right thing. It's a shame we were unable to see much of Peggy after this movie since she's a really cool character. And Bucky was kinda bland and just served as the typical supportive best friend. Overall, all the characters, even the supportive ones, are pretty cool. As for the villain, Red Skull is an antagonist. He's not intimidating nor is he complex, he's just there. Was it cool to see him and Cap have a cool battle on the big screen? Yeah, however, is his character interesting? Not really. He's just a mini Hitler. However, I can say all the performances are good. No one ever felt off, everyone did a good job in their roles. While there aren't a plethora of action scenes in the movie, when they start amping up during the third act, they are probably the best action scenes so far in the MCU. Seeing Captain America go against Nazis with nothing but his shield is really cool to see. The effects also look really good too, both digital and practical. As for the soundtrack, it's forgettable. Nothing memorable like the two Iron Mans and the Incredible Hulk, it's just generic war music you might hear during a Call of Duty campaign. In conclusion, Captain America is a good movie. The characters are good, the plot, while simplistic, is still a lot of fun, the action is breathtaking, the performances are good, and the effects are good too. However, the movie has the weak antagonist, and at the end of the day, it does have a lot of classic military tropes, and let's face it, this movie was made for the sole purpose of setting up the Avengers. However, it's still good, and I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you haven't, please like and subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Peace, everyone.